Hello everyone, Timer over here, and welcome back for some more Captain of Industry. Couple things have changed since the last episode. I've gone ahead and apparently I never hooked up our our outflow of copper over here. So even though we set up the copper smelting operation, we never really set it up. It was all being done by trucks apparently. So that's been resolved. We are now properly smelting copper over here. And I moved our production center for concrete. And the main reason is because if you'll remember, we were talking about doing power over here. Well, I've changed my mind on that. We're going to instead do power down here. And the main reason being that eventually I'm going to want to switch to, or at least try to get as much gas combustion gas boilers being used. And a lot of that fuel is going to come from our advanced diesel setup down here. So I wanted to keep it close so that we can just pipe it over when that day comes. So that's just planning ahead. But yeah, we should be okay to start setting up our power. If we pop back out here, we can see we've got a location explored here. Good job. Come on home. And we finished mechanical power. So that's good. That's going to give us our flywheel, which we'll be using right now. I'm going to actually take off all these trucks because we don't really need them. In fact, let me go and put one more storage bit down here for wood. Import off. This can be wood. And we'll say, yeah, keep this empty as best you can because we're going to really want it up in this area. And we will be redoing our setup over here. Not this episode, but probably maybe next episode. I think we can get a better overall design, more efficient design for our construction parts. So we're going to be looking at doing that sooner rather than later. This actually needs to be prioritized over here, I feel. There we go. All right, so let's talk about power. So yeah, we're going to do the power over here. I've sketched out a sort of a starting point for me for what I want to do, and we're going to be looking at that just a little bit. But yeah, we're going to switch to steam power. I would like to turn off the diesel generators as soon as possible. So let's do that. So we got sort of a setup over here. So we've got our water intake. Actually, I think we can go ahead and just allow this stuff to be built. I think that's going to be fine. Unless we want to move. No, I don't really want to move it. But this doesn't really make that much sense, huh? Because we can't get through here. Might have to move this down a little bit. And down and over. You know what? That sounds like a somewhat of a plan. So that's there. If we move it over just a scooch there, I can then come down this way. And that frees up some areas over here where we can bring in a line if need be. But that should be okay. All right, and then future proofing, as long as we leave space over here, I think we'll be okay, especially up in this general area. But I think for the sake of over here to the right, we're going to want a storage tank, loose storage tank. And this is going to be for coal. And we're going to want this to be kept fairly topped off and a high priority since this is going to run our power. Same with our water. I'm going to keep this at full just in case we need. You know, we don't have the actual water to run this. We'll go ahead and put an import job on that just to make sure that is going to help us. Oops. Yeah, all right. We'll quick build that. That's not a big deal. I wasn't gonna quick build it, but it's done. So that should be all right. And then up here, we'll put a groundwater pump somewhere along this way. Might do it up at this end. With a oh right, I forgot about that. We're gonna have to run a separate pipe because unfortunately that's, well, I guess you do have some area down here. How many can I squeeze in? I don't know if that's going to be enough, but we might just do this. I wanted to keep it down here, but meh, it's fine. So I'm going to take that away. And yeah, I should have planned this out, but this part we're going to trim you back. And I'm just going to quick remove that because reasons. I'm going to put in a pipe balancer. Say right. Do I want it right there? Nah, I guess that's fine. It's not going to really do much. Well, we might have another line coming over here. Because eventually we're going to have... I guess we could put one over there, but alternatively... Yeah, and alternatively, I think it would be better if we did something like this. Go straight. Come on. Connect up there. And you can be disconnected. Whoops. Yes, no, maybe so. Yeah. Trucks will get to it when they get to it. Yeah, go ahead and deliver that. This can be removed. You then are going to come down here and go in there. And then this line is just going to go into there. And for now, we will... I don't know if we're going to fully need to set all this up. Probably. But for right now, we'll just let this be. Because I really would prefer to get our power set up before really anything else. Alright, so this is going to have to be a priority one. But the idea is we're going to use the groundwater to reinforce this tank and hopefully keep it topped off. I would like some more rainwater harvesters. So, I mean, we could plop those in now. But I don't know exactly where I don't really want to go straight out with these rainwater harvesters. So I might put another set over here. Can the trucks get through here? Yes. All right. Well, maybe we'll do that. We'll have problems later on when we're trying to, you know, eat away at this coal over here that might cause these things to start buckling, but we'll see. Hopefully not. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to go too much further, if at all. So I think we can go ahead and just build these. We better not... We'll wait on that because we're going to need the actual power, I think. Okay, so now let's get to actually planning our power generators. I'm going to go on planning mode because I don't want them to build all this stuff just yet. So, first and foremost, we need a generator, a boiler, I should say. Now, my plan is to eventually have multiple boilers over here. But we don't have gas combustion just yet. So we're going to go with... Come on. Rotate. There we go. Something like this. Just to plan for the future. Well, I guess I don't need to. So we will put it down. But ideally, over here, we're going to have a gas generator. So that's going to be, I think, fine. We're going to need a U-shaped conveyor. It goes down here and into there. And then there's room for expansion. Can I? Yes. And over here? Yes. Excellent. So that's going to take care of our boiler. Now, eventually we will be able to do something with the exhaust for both these, for all the generators. But right now we're just going to build the smokestack. That is going to be fine. I think that's all ready to be built. So let's go ahead and do that. We could probably set up priorities. I'm just going to go to speed 3 here as we set up the rest of this. We'll just do planning mode here. That can be actually, yeah, I'm just going to pause that to be built because, you know, don't really need that. And that's good. That's good. Okay. So from here then, we need to get our pressure turbines going. So I'm going to put one here. Oh no, down here. There we go. And then another one right there. You going the right way? Why did that say it's not connected? Well, probably would help to pace it the right way. There we go. I'm glad I caught that. All right, so these things are going to get, these generators are going to get built. What I want is this one to be built first. So I'm going to go ahead and just forbid that. And then each one of these generators can support each one of these turbines can support 2 generators. So we're going to go ahead and plop those down. So I want that and that, but I want these 2 to be finished first. And honestly, we're going to say 2, 3. And there we go. So you are producing. Excellent. Now these are going to release steam, low steam. I guess we can, I want these to be built first. Okay, we have enough now. They're going to produce low steam, which we can't do anything yet with. We need the low steam generators, which is way over here. So it's pretty far away. So for the time being, we're just going to have to plop down some smokestacks here. These are cheap enough. I don't feel the need to actually pipe them together. So that's going to be fine. Eventually we will. We'll have a pipe coming up here and into our low steam generator, and that's going to be a-okay. All right, you're being built there. You're okay. We need to connect up the... No, we're producing power. Oh, it was okay then. The flywheel is next, so I'm going to put this on the back end here. Just throw that in there, and we should be all right. I want this stuff to be built fairly smartly. And yeah, you can just stay priority 8 construction. But we are producing power now, so we can probably trim back on our diesel generators. They shouldn't really be working at the moment, and they are indeed not. Yeah, workers assignments. I mean, you are taking workers, but your production is halted because we don't really need to utilize you at the moment. So I think I'm just going to pause them. If we need them, we can turn them on, but I'd rather use the workers elsewhere for the time being. And there we go. We've got ourselves some power. This will take some time, but we're really not even using these, so we could probably hold off for the time being. And we didn't really need to have both of these, but that's fine. We're going to put auto balance on anyway. In fact, I could just pause this one entirely. Until the flywheel got built up. Same with this. We don't need that. We don't really need this either, so I'm going to pause it. Probably should have built those in a different kind of order, but that's fine. All right, perfect. So we're still getting flashes of issues. I think that's more... Yeah, let's just have you run continuously until the flywheel gets turned on, because I think that's what's going on there. Because ideally, the flywheel gets built, and then it spins up, and then it counters the startup for the high pressure turbine. So when auto balance is on, it's going to lose its efficiency, unless the flywheel is, up and running as well. I don't know. We'll let this get built up. That's going to be fine. I'm not too concerned about it. How's this stuff over here? Because I would like to get this in somewhat of a better situation. How are we doing on vehicle parts? Because we still have yet to put this together. Got plenty of these parts. Maybe what I'll do... Because I am going to want this to be... Yeah, we're gonna probably redesign this entire area to be honest. I'd also like to move this because this is gonna get embiggened. There's our basic desalination. Dismissed. Did we actually get oil production yet? No. How close are we to doing that? We're doing settlement power now, which is fine. Advanced diesel. Yeah, right. We need the ocean drilling tech. That's probably what we should be doing. We've been repaired. We've got the crew. All right, let's go exploring. We've got a cargo ship that we could start the repairs of that. You know what? Let's do that. Since we're not really doing much anything else, we are going to need that to get, that's the oil eventually. We'll go explore over here. It's going to be fine. I mean, we do have oil production. I mean, we could, in theory, do that, but I think that's going to be next episode. I might, in between episodes, I might clean this up. Because we're going to have, it's going to be a lot of waiting around for stuff to get decommissioned or deconstructed. So we might hold off a little bit. Is this up yet? Alright, I'm just going to quick build that. Alright, now let's turn all this on. And we'll see. So this flywheel is going to go up and sort of store the energy. Come on. And we need 10 more of the construction parts twos. Location explored. Got some resources, some people. Now these should not be working, and indeed they are not. Because the flywheel is up and running. So, fantastic. And we don't have seriously built up already on wood. Huh. Oh, whoops. I have these backwards. That's fine, that's fine. But no, this one, don't allow imports. And get rid of this stuff as soon as possible. Alright, there we go. Oh my goodness. Alright, this is done. Let's turn you on. Alright, power is flowing. We are going to want this up and running as well. Do we have another one of those? No. Yeah, see, over here, this is going to eat into our water area over here. All right, tell you what, we're going to go ahead and start construction of a groundwater pump. We're going to need to upgrade you, too, at some point. I mean, we are very slow producing this stuff right now. Boost all these buildings. Our Unity's looking okay, so not too concerned there. Go ahead and explore over there. That's going to be fine. Moving all of our... Go ahead and start loading that ship with our materials. I'm going to drop this just a little bit to here, just so that they start picking up full loads, just to save on a little gas here and there. This doesn't need to be that full. Okay, that's looking better. This can be priority 1. I'm going to say this is going to be priority 2. And over here, yeah, that can stay at priority 9. That's not a big deal. Do we have any new buildings for housing yet? I don't think so. No, because we have everything else. Hey, there's our oil rig. Hooray! All right, we're going to change around our queue. We'll keep doing settlement power since we're almost through it. But yeah, advanced diesel, we're going to go ahead and queue that up. And after that... we'll go into biofuel. Actually, let's cancel this again. Start research, get me advanced diesel, get me the cargo depot, get me biofuel, and then we will revisit it. And like I said, in between episodes, I'm going to be doing some stuff here. So we'll probably next episode have all that tech. And we'll set up the advanced diesel production area at that point. I'm just wondering if we want to... get this ready over here. We've got that. I'm going to stop this. Are you done over here? No. We are going to want that. But I'm thinking instead of getting this area flattened a little bit so that we can put our dock over here. So that is going to be kind of important. I think. We gotta be careful that we don't, like, impede our ship. I mean, I guess we are already impeding the ship over here, so it's fine. Alright, you have no recipes. Alright, because we don't need you just yet. Ah, there we go. Now we've got water pumping. Honestly, I'm going to go ahead and build a second water storage tank over here. So that, if need be, we can, you know, grab water from here. Or the rest of the colony, I should say. But the priority, of course, is going to be... this should be toggle direction. There we go. Priority should be going out that way. And priority here should be for rainwater and renewable water coming in from the north there. But yeah, I'm going to grab this because we don't really have any water elsewhere. So we're going to go ahead and set that up. And in fact... oh wow, our water generation is kind of awful. Well, it doesn't. You're going down that way. It's fair enough. Oh, right, because that it seems so ridiculous. But that's just going to have to be okay. We're going to go ahead and unpause these. And just so that we have a good source of water coming in for our people. Not that it's like, not that it's absolutely necessary, but we do have an abundance of wood right now, as well as kind of construction parts. So we'll go ahead, set all these up. I might even, depending on whether or not this storage gets full, we might even look to set this as a, you can actually bring water in from here. We'll see. I don't really want to build this just yet. How's this coming along? We'll bring you down to there. Nah, 36, because the max truck will deliver is 20, so I'd rather them take a full load as needed. And you're going to bring it over here or over here. Tell you what, keep this 18. Just ensure this is 18 as well. Is this functioning? Not really, no. Alright, let's assign another truck to our mind control tower. In fact, might be time to set up construction, or set up some storage areas over here for our trucks to be managed. But I don't think we have... Yeah, we don't really have the logistic tech yet. Where is that? Yeah, advanced logistics control. So it might be premature. So we might hold off a little bit before we do anything on that line. But yeah, I think we're in good shape. Rubber is a little low, but I think part of that is, I don't know, it's not low, it's just we've reached the cap of storage for rubber. Let's go and get another truck here. And one thing I didn't realize, which perhaps I should have, is the next tier of vehicle depot will have inputs that we'll probably want to plan for. So we might be moving our vehicle depot sooner rather than later. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see how that goes. I'm thinking maybe moving this. Do I want this here is a question. I don't think so. I think I'd rather it be on the end. Give us a little bit more space for the future. Yeah, I think we're going to move this stuff. And then transformer. This doesn't need any inputs or anything, so I'm going to go ahead and just plop this over here. And that's a bummer. I should have left some space for the water area there. But let's plop this down. That can be turned on. I'm going to say lower priority. I'd rather this stuff get built. Well, it did. Excellent. All right, let's go and plop that. We'll do potatoes, vegetables. Whoops. All right. Well, just a momentary lapse. Probably should have move things over quicker. But we're okay now. The food is still there. All right, that's good. I like it. We now have power, which is fantastic. Our people are happy. They're content. Let's get another truck. Just another truck here. Do I want to get this production chain going? I don't know if I do, actually. Since we're still loading the cargo ship, I think we're gonna let that go. So I think we're gonna go ahead and put a cut in the video. I'm liking where we're at. I like that we got our diesel generators up, or not diesel generators, our steam power generators, which is nice. And things are looking bright for our colony overall. Next episode, like I said, I am going to tear down this production over here and rebuild it to be a little bit more expandable and a little bit more organized. And then next episode, we will be setting up our advanced diesel. And I will also go ahead and repair that ship as well in between episodes. That way we have it all up and running. So yeah, hope you're enjoying the series. If you are, let me know by hitting that like button. And if you want to see more content, as always, I strongly encourage you to subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, we'll see you next time, folks. Bye-bye.